Hello students. Uh, in this month, you are going to have your second unit test, and that unit test you will be having two chapters in chemistry. First one is the physical and chemical change, chapter number 2, and the second is chapter number 3, that is element mixtures, element compounds and mixtures. So we have already completed these two chapters in last videos. So we have a few times in our hand to do revision 1. That regarding, I am today going to give some revision from chapter number 2, physical and chemical change. As you have already studied this chapter, you have understand also. So while doing this revision in this chapter, you know that we have natural changes, man-made changes, many types of changes, slow and fast changes, periodic and non-periodic changes, physical and chemical changes, desirable and undesirable, reversible change, irreversible change, and exothermic and endothermic change. We give some, the examples of these changes also. But sometimes there is a confusion if we give you to identify the types of reaction changes. Somebody says this, somebody says that, but which is the correct one? Suppose if I say that the occurrence of day and light, what you will generally say? It is a periodic change because it happens in a regular interval of time. Okay, but side by side, it is a desirable change also, right? So we can write both of these two. So you can write any one of it, but melting of butter, same way. Generally, we say it is a physical change. It is a desirable change also. It is a fast change also. It is a man-made change. So there, a single example of changes can be a many types of changes. Suppose burning of candle. It is a two types of changes takes place. One is a physical change, another is a chemical change. Why it is both changes? Because when we light a candle, what we see, some wax get melted. That melted wax, when cools down, again it becomes a wax. So the state of wax change, it's solid state to liquid state on heating, on cooling it again changes to solid state. So it is a physical change. But when the wick of the candle burns, what happens? The wax that burns, it changes into carbon dioxide, heat and light. Can you change them to again wax? No. In that case, it is a chemical change. So both type of changes are takes place. It is a desirable change because we want to we light a candle to make a place bright, or we light a candle in our birthday celebrations, for doing birthday celebrations. So it is a desirable also, it is a man-made also. But the appropriate one is a physical and chemical change, if you write. Same way, so there are so many types of change. Exothermic, in this change, the heat energy also takes place when you light a candle. It is an endothermic change. But when once you lighted a candle, it gives light and heat both. So it is exothermic reaction also. It is irreversible reactions. All chemical changes are reversible reaction, like that. In the last assignment worksheet, I gave a question that a fast chemical change. Most of them have written wrong answer. Fast chemical change. What is why it is a fast chemical change? A fast chemical change is like a burning of firecrackers. When you burn firecrackers, it is a fast chemical change. So in this chapter, these are the things. So many types of physical changes are there. Example, evaporation. It is a physical change. Only the state of matter change takes place during evaporation. Factors affecting the evaporation is temperature, moisture, humidity, surface area, movement of air. As the temperature increases, rate of evaporation will increase. As the moisture content in the air increases, evaporation will decrease. And if the moisture content decreases, the evaporation will be faster. Surface area, more evaporation. That means higher rate of evaporation. Movement of air, fast movement of air, evaporation rate will be also faster. Next is the boiling. There is a difference between boiling and evaporation. Evaporation takes place at any temperature, but boiling takes place at a fixed temperature, that is called boiling point. Boiling is a fast change, where evaporation is a slow change. In this way, you can differentiate between evaporation and boiling. Next, condensation, gaseous state to liquid state on cooling. Freezing, solid liquid state to solid state on cooling. It also takes at a fixed temperature, that is called freezing point. And you know that freezing point and melting point are same, because the temperature at which something freezes, at the same temperature that thing will melt also. Because suppose water in a liquid state freezes at 0 degree Celsius, but at the same time ice melts at 0 degree Celsius. So sometimes it is endothermic, sometimes it's exothermic. Then very important, sublimation is there. It's a solid state to direct gaseous state, and the substance that goes for sublimation, they are called sublime substances or sublimates. Like so many examples are there: ammonium chloride, then iodine, camphor, naphthalene balls, etc. Okay. Then dissolving is a physical change. It's when you dissolve a solid in a liquid, most of the time it is a physical change, and it is a dissolving is a physical change or a temporary change. After that, so many examples of chemical changes also is there. But before that, there is a question: some evaporation of river water is a desirable or undesirable change? Obviously, it is a desirable change. Naphthalene balls changing into naphthalene vapor is an reversible or irreversible change? It is a reversible change, because when it's cooled down, naphthalene vapors will again change to naphthalene. Condensation of water vapor to form cloud is a exothermic or endothermic change. Condensation to form water vapor to clouds is the heat is evacuated from that, so it is the exothermic reaction. The process of mixing a substance uniformly with another substance is called as sublimation or dissolving. Obviously, it is dissolving, not sublimation. Next, during the evaporation process, the dash vaporizes, leaving behind the dash. Obviously, during evaporation, the solvent vaporizes and the solid remains behind. Dash temperature, dash surface area, dash humidity, and fast moving air increase the rate of evaporation. So high temperature, large surface area, and low humidity and fast moving air causes fasting rate of evaporation. Next is the chemical change. Chemical change, you know, it is an irreversible change. New substances are formed. Sometimes it is desirable, sometimes it is undesirable also. Like cooking, it is a desirable chemical change. Digestion is a desirable chemical change. Combustion and burning, it is also sometimes it is a desirable, but sometimes it is undesirable. Firing of crackers is an undesirable change because it causes sound pollution, air pollution, etc. After that, respiration is a desirable change. Curdling of milk is a desirable change. Fermentation is also a desirable change, whereas chemical change, rusting is chemical change, but it is undesirable and slow change also. So the chemical changes have the properties of so many properties. So color and shape and size changes, state of taste also changes, evolution of some types of gases also causes, absorption of heat energy or release of heat energy also takes place during a chemical change. So here are some questions again. So classify them as a desirable and undesirable, or endothermic or exothermic changes. First is a curdling of milk for drinking. Curdling of milk. It is a desirable, undesirable, exothermic or endothermic. Obviously, it is a desirable change. Then fermentation of fruit milk for drinking. It is also a desirable change. Burning of a car. It is undesirable. Burning of fuel. It is desirable as well as it is exothermic also. Rusting of iron gate. It is an undesirable change as well as exothermic change. Digestion of food is a desirable and exothermic change. So in this way we can do this chapter, the physical and chemical changes. Beside these short questions in text, there are a few questions in your exercise also. Go through these exercises. Some in exercise question number A, name the following. A change in which energy is released in the form of heat, it is called exothermic change. A change in which chemical composition of a substance undergoes going to change and remains the same. Undergoing chemical substances composition undergoing change and again remains the same. So it is a physical change. A change that can be reversed, it is a physical change. A change which is not beneficial for us, it is undesirable change. A change which takes place over a long period of time, it is a very slow change. Next, some technical terms. The process in which a liquid changes to soft semi-solid mass. Liquid changes to soft semi-solid mass. Which process? It is called melting. Or it is a solidification. The process of breaking down food to release carbon dioxide, water and energy, it is called digestion. Or breaking down of food, we can say it is a respiration also. The process in which substance decomposes by the action of microorganisms, it is called decomposition, with the release of heat energy and carbon dioxide. Slow process in which iron changes to iron oxide, it is called rusting. The process in which substances changes from solid to gaseous state directly without forming to liquid state, it is called sublimation. Now there are some multiple choice questions. Factor that decreases the rate of evaporation. So low temperature, low humidity, high temperature, fast wind. Factor which decrease the rate of evaporation. Which one will decrease? Fast wind will decrease the rate of evaporation, or low humidity or high temperature and high pressure. Low temperature will decrease the rate of evaporation. As we know that as the temperature increases, rate of evaporation will also increase. Evaporation of water from an ocean is exothermic, reversible, undesirable, or reversible and desirable. It is reversible and desirable both. Ammonium chloride crystal changes to vapor in the form on cooling, rusting, heating, dissolving. Obviously on heating, this is a sublimation process. Which one of is not a sublime solid? Ammonium chloride, iodine, carbon, or naphthalene? It is carbon. All other three things are sublime solids. Bursting of cracker is an exothermic reaction change. It is also a chemical change, reversible change, may or may not be desirable, all of these. If I say it is all of these because it is a chemical, beside an exothermic change, it is chemical change, irreversible change, undesirable, sometimes desirable also. So it is all of these. Okay. So in this way, you can do these exercises. Try to complete all these exercises before if I say 15th of August. Okay, within this week you complete this exercise and submit to me for correction for this section number 2 question answers mainly, and rest of the objective questions section 1 you can do it in your book. Sorry. And question number 2, the give reasons, explain that the following term, distinguish between the following pairs, short answer questions and long answer question. You do it in your classwork copy and send it to me for correction before 15th of August. Okay. I hope you have enjoyed this video of revision of this chapter. So go through this book again and again, and in the next video I will explain elements, mixture and compound, do the revision work, and in this week you will get a worksheet on element, mixture and compound. Okay, thank you.